Hey everyone, my name is Marshall Mind bringing you a brand new video, and today I'm gonna try to get a fight with you guys with Lyoto Machida. Now, before I actually get the fight in ranked, I'm gonna take a few minutes to talk about Lyoto Machida. I was doing a test run with Lyoto Machida just to try to get a feel of the guy, and let me just say he is the most disappointing character for me in EA Sports UFC 2, hands down. The most disappointing character. If I were to make a top 10 list of characters, fighters in the game that they're disappointed me, Lyoto Machida will be at the top of that list. He was done a huge disservice, and from if I try to pretend like I'm not upset right now at Lyoto Machida, then I'd just be lying. I really am genuinely, sincerely upset at what they've done to Lyoto Machida in EA Sports UFC 2. It really is inexcusable when you really think about who Lyoto Machida is. Who's Lyoto Machida? Think about who's Lyoto Machida. Lyoto Machida is the man that made karate popular in the UFC, in MMA, period. He's the guy. When you think of karate, you think of Lyoto Machida. When you think of Lyoto Machida, what do you think of? You think of a guy that's fast, incredibly fast. You think of a man that has incredible footwork. This is what Lyoto Machida is. This is what he does. He is extremely fast. So why is it that when you look at Lyoto Machida's stats, look at his movement, 71. Look at his kick speed, 68. Look at his punch speed, 70. That is disgusting, in my opinion. Compare that to Chris Weidman, who is nowhere near as fast as Lyoto Machida, or nowhere near as good with his movement as Lyoto Machida is. Look at the movement, 73. Look at his kick speed, 71. Look at his punch speed, 73. You mean to tell me Chris Weidman punches faster and kicks faster and moves faster than Lyoto Machida? That is such a disservice to a guy that should be given incredible respect for what he's done. I find that just so annoying. And then you compare that to a guy like Roy McDonald, who last time I remember, he's never fought in the middleweight division. Correct me if I'm wrong, but why is he faster than Lyoto Machida? Oh, what about Robbie Lawler? Let's look at Robbie Lawler. Look at that. Why is he faster than Lyoto Machida? And then when you compare Lyoto Machida to a guy like Luke Rockhold, who you'll be facing a lot of, you realize that in the middleweight division, there's really no reason to use Machida. Especially if you want to fight like Machida does. This man has a very distinct style of fighting. He's the passive style of fighter. He's a counter striker in every sense of the word. How are you going to use Machida like Machida is supposed to be used if you're not even going to give me the required stats to do that? I mean, this is insane. Every single test run I did just left me baffled. It was unbelievable. He was so slow. Like, compared to a guy like Rockhold, I just lost to this player right now. Compared to Rockhold, I mean, are you kidding? In the middleweight division and light heavyweight division, Lyoto Machida is the fastest man. The only two fighters that could probably rival that is Anderson Silva and Vitor Belfort. But apart from that, I don't even think there's a close second. And yet, in the game, in the middleweight division, he is one of the slower men in there. Are you kidding? He should be the fastest man in that division. And he should have the highest footwork above everyone else. And that is why I will not be using Lyoto Machida a lot. I just will not. Because he is not fun to use. Machida is not fun to use. And I am taking this one a little bit more seriously because when you look at EA Sports UFC 2 and you look at the way that a lot of these fighters were handled, like a guy like Roy Nelson, when you think of Roy Nelson, you think of his power, right? The game represents that. He's got that brain rattling power. You think of a guy like Robbie Lawler, he's got that power. think of a guy like Bruce Lee in the game, he's got some blinding speed. But then you think of Machida, who is known for a specific style of fighting, for his footwork, his speed, and you don't even represent that. That drives me insane. And I've actually talked to the devs about this one. I spoke to them about it, and I'm not going to get into the conversation we had. All I'm going to say is basically they said it was out of their hands. It was out of their hands because the UFC has a lot to do with fighter stats in this game, and that is just a big problem. Because of that, Machida is going to remain slow, and his footwork is going to remain crappy. And that, in my opinion, is just wrong. That is wrong. But I promised you guys a fight with Machida. I don't want to bring you a loss with Machida. Maybe that's what I should have done. Maybe I should have just posted my loss with Machida. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have just done that, and I still might. But I was trying to see if my console recorded the fight, because I did not record the fight. I was just doing some test runs. But I'm gonna try to get one more fight with Machida, and win or lose with this one, I'm gonna post it. Either way, I'm gonna post it. So, anyways, I'll be right back with you guys very shortly. All right, here we go. Middleweight division. Let's find Lyoto Machida. And I know I'm gonna be facing probably Luke Rockhold or Chris Weidman. Both guys way faster than Machida, way better footwork. For some reason, you know. Now, when it comes to his perks, they did well. They did him good with the perks, partly because the game changers picked those perks. We picked those perks. That's possibly why the perks are as good as they are. But the stats are shit. They're crap. You know, and it's... I can't even pretend to not be upset about that. I can't even. Because Machida should be one of the top strikers in that division, and he's not. He's just not. There we go. We're facing Luke Rockhold again. You know, and this is a division where you'll be facing Rockhold a lot. You'll be facing Luke Rockhold, who's taller. His movesets are better. He's got that crazy leg kick. He's faster. His ground game is, you know, when you think about it, there's no need. If you want to be competitive, pick Rockhold or pick Chris Weidman in the middleweight division, or Anderson Silva. There's no need to pick Machida, and that is just unfortunate. But this right here is a championship fight. It's 5 rounds, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's just, you know, Machida has been requested on my channel a lot, and, you know, I want to use him. But he's not fun to use. He's not. At all. Especially for me, because you know how I want to use Machida. Doesn't want to touch. You know exactly how I want to use Machida. I can't use him the way I want to use him. Yep, the leg kicks are coming. Went for the takedown. I defended against it. Let's see what I can do against this guy. Ugh, back up. Hit him with the leg kick. And with the leg kicks right there. Let's see what we can get him with. Try to catch him with a step-in knee. Every time he goes for that spin, I'm going to try to hit him with a leg kick. I'm just going to play smart right now and just try to throw only accurate strikes for now. Try to minimize that speed difference. And the way you do it is by just picking your shots. If I throw combos against Rockhold, you will see the speed disadvantage clearly. See that? Get up. My legs caught in against the cage. Yep, going for the clinch. Let's just remain technical like this. See what he wants to do. A lot of spinning going on. He hasn't really landed anything clean on me yet. Caught him with the leg kick. Caught him with leg kick one more time. Laggy. I'm trying to tie him one of those step-in knees. Ugh, I was gonna time it. I got caught with a straight. That's so funny.
1 minute on the clock here in the first round. Joe, that's a solid kick to the
All right. I'm not gonna push forward just yet. I'm eventually gonna push forward a little bit, but for now, let me just make sure I land accurate strikes. Caught me with a body kick because I was going for a leg kick. Just giving you a glimpse of that speed difference. And this fighter has abandoned. Okay, I was about to say he's abandoned his leg kicks, but not quite. Leg kicks. He's back to it. All right. Round number 1 is over. I am dealing with some footwork, issues and speed issues, and it should not be the case with Machida. I should feel so fast and so fleet-footed. I don't. My stamina, though, look at that. Stamina, though, pretty good. This guy might not be able to take my aggression if I push forward. I highly doubt he will be able to. He's trying to sidestep and go for the straight, which can be dangerous. Yeah, he's doing it. I noticed that early on. Defended against that one. See if he goes for the clinch. Outlanding him a little bit. Yeah, he's doing it. Step in, he steps to the side. That's good. Yeah, he's ripping it. He's doing it. I see it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stop him in his tracks with my body kicks.
These are some absolutely brutal body kicks by Lyoto Machida, for sure.
Let's see what he wants to do.
Huge leg kick.
It's a very weird fight right now. Like a classic Lyoto Machida fight. I'm going to push so hard in round number 3. I'm going to switch my stance and just push and see what he's got. See what he's got. So let's.
He tries for the single but doesn't get it. Lyoto Machida with a vicious leg kick. Strong jab.
All right. Trying to move. Caught him with that one. He's hurt. Let's push. I don't know why I threw an uppercut. That's not what I wanted to throw right there. Yeah, I'm starting to time that a little bit better. That's that side step. Yep. Swaying it now. Yeah, we go. Swaying it now. Trip him. I don't know why he got up. Trying to sway those. Yep. Waiting for me to. This guy played some fight night. He definitely played some fight night. You can tell. It's actually working for him. When he does it right, when he does it right, it's actually working. Problem with that is his stamina is going down. All right, Round number 2, I'm going to go conventional stance, push forward, and get him out of here. Let's do it. He's not using rock hold correctly at all. All right. Let's push forward. Like I was saying, he's going to go for the jab straight, jab straight. And good. That's going to waste his stamina. Let's encourage him. Uh-huh. Push forward. What are you doing? that was very interesting. I was trying to figure out what the heck he was doing. What the hell? All right. Let's push forward. Let's push. You know, I'm not even able to really catch up to rock hold. This is not how Machida fights at all. It's total opposite. But if I'm to catch up with this guy, I gotta do it. Dropped. Wow, he survived that. Crazy. Let's see if he's gonna survive the ground and pound. What the? That is unbelievable. What is going on? Bro, that is unbelievable. He survived. Push it forward again. Fight over. All right. My bad. If you wanted me to use Lyoto Machida like the counter striker, you can't do it. Not when you're facing Luke Rockhold, or you're facing a Luke Rockhold player that doesn't want to come forward. Even if they come forward, you just can't do it. You can't do it. And that's coming from someone like me, that this is what I do. I'm telling you, can't do it. You can try, but you can't do it. Machida just does not have it. He doesn't, and it's amazing because this is his style. This is what he is about. Instead, look at the way I just used Machida. I mean, it's crazy. I had to push forward. I had to play the aggressive style. Anyways, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about what I said. Do you think I'm just yapping, or do you agree with those stats? I really want to know who agrees with that and why. How would you justify that? Do you agree with those stats? Or do you think Machida should actually be the fastest man in the middleweight and light heavyweight division? Let me know in the comment section, guys. I am really curious to know. And we'll see. Just let me know what you guys think about that. And I hope you enjoyed me using Machida. I used him a little bit differently. I played the aggressive game later on, but let me know what you guys thought. All right, I will see you guys very soon. Be safe.